G'day, welcome to 2021 and welcome to the newest arrival at McLaren Auckland. Really excited to look at this car, and I know if you know cars you're saying, hang on, it's a 720S. To explain more, I'd like to say Happy New Year, Luke.
Happy New Year, Sean.
Mate, I know you're grinning for a couple of reasons. He's still celebrating third in the Formula One Constructors Championship.
Yeah, it was a good, 2020 was a good year for the F1 team.
We're going to talk about another big race today, Le Mans, but let's talk about the 720S, the gift that keeps on giving.
It is. I mean, the 720 was always, I guess you could call it one of our greatest hits. I mean, it sold incredibly well. It's a five-star car.
And it's still getting great reviews.
It is still getting great. I mean, it's you know, a little bit like Richie McCaw. It's had a couple tests, but we still know it's number one.
I can't argue with either of those things, the car or the rugby player. But let's talk about this machine, because McLaren is celebrating something really special now. Last year we looked at the Senna Allium as in Le Mans, celebrating an incredible result. McLaren, the only manufacturer to ever win on debut at Le Mans. So they've extended the celebrations to this 720S Allium.
Yep, that's right, we have. So, I mean, we did it originally in 2016 on the 650S Allium, and that has been one of the most sought after cars we've ever produced. And I was lucky to hear through the grapevine that McLaren were doing it again, and this time we're going to do it on a 720.
And you got in quick.
And I got in super quick.
Now, can we just explain this? This car is super limited.
It is, yeah. So, I mean, when we talk limited, we usually talk runs of 500, or runs of 350, or runs of, like the Speedtail, which is super limited, 106, okay? This is one of 50.
In the world?
In the world.
And this is just one in New Zealand?
There's two. One is sold, and this one is available, sir.
Now, I've done some research. There's just two colours. There's McLaren Orange, of course.
Orange, yep.
And this colour here.
So they're done to mimic the 95 winning F1 GTR, right? So, and this Uena Grey is the colour of the car that obviously won the race. So there was only one choice for us. It had to be grey.
I geeked it out. So South Grey, which is named after the circuit, the 24 hours, and this colour here is exactly the same as the car that won Le Mans. With the wonders of TV, we can actually see that car winning right now. Look at that. Right, let's talk about some things I've done with this car. Let's start with the wheels, Luke, because those Oz-style wheels, 5-spoke,
they look good, don't they? So it's the nostalgia. It's the, you know, it brings you back to 95. I mean, it's an iconic wheel design, the 5-spoke. I love it on a modern day supercar. I think it just looks terrific, and as paying tribute to the wheels that were on the F1. But that's not all.
The simple wheel bucks the trend, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But if you look closely, they're sort of engraved as well.
And then, of course, it's got the louvers. Now, we've seen louvers, and they've become a bit of a McLaren trait, I guess, because we had them on the F1, and now we're bringing them through the road cars. But they're gorgeous carbon fibre front fenders. And I know the one you want to talk about, Sean, the Snorkel.
That roof scoop, Snorkel. Yeah. It's too big to be a snorkel, mate. That's a scoop. And the thing with this is, it looks cool, but the looks aren't what this is about, because if you take a closer look, I can see this massive drain pipe going down into the engine end. Yeah. It's not glass.
So the clever people at MSO came up with this idea. I mean, we have done it before, but this time we've used the glazing from the 765, right? So you've got all the beautiful C-pillar through here. And this Snorkel, it cools the charge, or the intercoolers. So under sustained driving, i.e. on a track, it allows the temperature, or the engine, to operate at a lower temperature, which increases the boost. So if you're into track driving, if you like to do a lot of laps, this is a great feature. Right,
so that's some serious go there. I love the gold brake calipers, and there's plenty of Le Mans sort of symbolism on this car, the 25-year laurel there. But hey, can you jump inside, because there's some really nice touches and what they've done inside this car. Some of it obvious, some of it quite subtle. I see the plate there. Oh, this seat colour seems quite different.
Seat colour, dove grey, yep, so that sort of brightens up the interior a little bit. We've got the dove grey centre marker, or 12 o'clock marker on the steering wheel. Full carbon fibre sills to try and make it look like the F1. And of course in the headrest you've got the nod to the 25 years as well.
So that's all done, but, and I mentioned subtle, we were chatting about this before. Can we go look at the VIN number on this car? Now, you might not have even thought about the VIN number on your car.
Only real boffins will get this one.
But this is so cool.
So every VIN number of the 720 LM starts with 298, and that represents the number of laps completed in 95.
That is so cool, so subtle. I love it. And I don't mind being a boffin. That is very cool. So this is it. You know, one is sold.
One is sold,
and
this very car is available. So it's a real opportunity to, I mean, this is going to be an exceptionally sought after car in years to come. They're making 50 worldwide. New Zealand got 2. We've already had dealers from around the world trying to buy it off us. So it's very
you're not
special.
giving it away,
and we're super excited about it. So come into McLaren Auckland, come and have a look. And get yourself a piece of modern day McLaren history.
Hey, look, thank you. This is the perfect start to 21. Cheers.
Thank you, Sean.